Today we have an incredible workshop from the brilliant Joyce Treasure, looking at creative gratitude and meditating through the use of art. This series of workshops for MAIA this May has come along as part of a collaboration with Maslaha. Shaheen from Maslaha is also in the cut. Hi Shaheen, I know you're like, your audio and your camera is off, but we love you. And the whole premise of the commissions that we've done with Maslaha are to really emphasize spaces of joy and sanctuary during this tumultuous time, these unprecedented times. And so Joyce is gonna lead us through a session today looking at how we can use art to reflect from a variety of her different practices. Joyce was originally trained as a silversmith and has 32 years experience working within the creative industries, which includes metals, fine arts, props, photography. And from 1998 onwards, script writing, editing, directing, DV, film production. Her skills include facilitating workshops, working with adults, children, and vulnerable people. From 2010, she began to practice as a multidisciplinary artist, working in layers and body forms to slice cultural and iconic imagery together using collage, print, acrylic, and assemblage around the topic of Black identity. In 2019, she was an artist in residence with Grand Union and Bruntwood in 2019, in 2020, and is currently a BA Hons Black Studies undergraduate student at Birmingham City University. So hold tight, Joyce Treasure.
Thank you for being here, and thank you for taking time during this pandemic. I wanted to pretty much highlight straight up that even though this is a gratitude workshop, I don't want it to kind of not to acknowledge what's happening in the background, but it's an opportunity that during this period we can kind of slowly close that down a little bit, knowing that it will be here when we come back. And it's an opportunity to use gratitude to kind of, cognate and use your neurotransmitting things that are happening in the brain. Apparently, when you use gratitude, you start to release positive hormones. And it's something I've been doing for a long time. I used to do it with Freya when she was a little girl, and I do it myself most days. You can do it with like the smallest of things. But I thought, right, okay, the thought was, how can I, before I begin, I just want to say, look, I've got my little make sure checklist. I just want to say thank you to MAIA and to Maslaha for bringing this together. They're working in partnership, as Elias already said, and to create this space for me to be here to run this workshop. I've already been introduced, so I won't do that again, but what I will say is that my work currently is around identity. It's around the legacy of colonialism, and pretty much that's rooted in well-being, which is what I'm working with. I'm doing Black Studies course, and I'm just bringing that together to do my dissertation and take time out to do this workshop, which is a great opportunity to stop writing. It's been driving me crazy. So before we bring the workshop to an end, I just want to give you this idea. So this is a crazy idea, I know, but do you see this? This is a box for your tea bags. Don't be fooled to think that I only drink chamomile with manuka honey. I am a coffee freak, but every now and then I try and be healthy. You can take your words that you've written today if you want to. If you've got young children, this is a nice thing to do, and kind of translate it. Get your box, open it up, translate all your thoughts and ideas onto there, and then fold it back together again and make your own box. And that can be your gratitude box, and it can be your isolation gratitude box.